Alright guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So today we're going to give you a little different kind of content to look at. A couple weeks ago we did a little bit of toy hunting, you know, kind of thing, because that's what we do when we got nothing else to do and whatever, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up. Okay, so these were all picked up locally here in Winnipeg. There's a couple of stores. I'm only going to give them a shout out if I actually record myself going to the store and purchasing the items. I didn't record it because I never asked permission first for this one. So, but I did get permission for another one, and that will one day, we'll go check it out. It's really cool. It's got a lot of shit in there, a lot of toys, stuff that people like. But anyway, let's start off with what we got. So I saw these guys, and again, I don't spend huge money. Never, never, never. I'm not a collector that needs to buy $1,000 Jawa with a fucking cape on it, or you know, whatever. Ain't gonna happen. So first of all, the micro series, we got ourselves an X-Wing fighter. Now we also have Darth Vader's TIE fighter. It's the big one. And we picked up 3 AT walkers. I have 3 AT whatever the one you want to say. I don't give a shit, not my problem, you know. So we got 3 of these. They measure, they're very small, they're in the micro section. So they measure, I hate this thing, it's see-through and I don't ever like it. They're about 2 inches big, tall, these ones. I guess you could just measure them like that, 2 inches. Now, the reason why I picked these guys up is they're perfect for little dioramas. I wanted to try even something with resin one time soon. So this will work perfectly. Very cheap. They're $5 each. You get 1 free. So I got 5 of them. Bought 4 of them, got 1 free. Now you remember this is a couple weeks back, I guess. All right. Second thing I wanted to show you was the 6-inch Star Wars. These are, you know, the black series. Got these super cheap. They're $9 each. I don't know if that's, well, it'd be a great price, but I mean, it was a good price. So here we're going to start off first, and we're going to open all these. So that's just the way it is. These boxes are damaged. I can't see them being crazy worth much, you know, due to that. So we'll just start off right here. First one we got was this is Finn, the First Order in disguise, it says. Okay, you can see that there's a lot of glare happening there, and they're all going to get put up on our wall soon enough. I wanted to show you, and we also keep the sticker in the background. I like to keep these things, I don't know why, just whatever. I don't keep the full box, just that. So Finn comes with 2 weapons, plastic, you know, kind of robe outfit, which is fine. It looks great. Great sculpt. Hat comes off. That's awesome. Great articulation. You know, for people who like to pose these things, that's pretty good. Holster on the side, which holds one of his blasters. I'll give you a look at the blaster. That's we can do that better. This is the blaster they gave us with it. It was focusing, yeah. Okay, so that would fit perfectly in his holster, so you don't lose it, I guess. That'd be the one thing. And then the second is this other kind of, you know, if I knew the names of the damn guns, or maybe I should read them, it would work. But it has this kind of thing to it. I can't remember where to see this one, if it's a baton or if it's a gun or what, but it goes in his hand, and there you go. Put his hat back on because he's in disguise. There you go. Pretty cool character. Really nicely done. You know, everything looks pretty good. Maybe the left eye here is a little funky when you look close to it. It's kind of weirdish, but otherwise, another one for the collection, which is great. Next one we have is Rey, and it says Island Journey. What the hell? I don't have it. She came with 3 accessories. Here we have her in a plastic, again, kind of a suit, but they also give you a cloth kind of hood, which is kind of neat. Something different, I guess. She came with, you know, her gun, which is just a big long gun like that, which, again, same thing, has a holster, and it gets saddled in there, which is really neat. Oops, here we are. Again, same kind of articulation. Really nice build. Like, you could see if you kind of move her thing off. She's really well done, you know. That's part of the look of it. Came with a lightsaber, which is cool. So we're going to put that in her hand, obviously. And her, I guess it's a staff of sort, which would go, you know, it'd be hooked up around her arm. Oops. Probably something like this. We'll figure it out when we pose her to the top, but it came with a big staff. So again, really nice build. Really nice, you know, well done. I like it. It looks really nice. All right. Next, again, we have the 6-inch. These are also the 6-inch. This is the Force Awakening series. We bought a couple of those a while back. I showed you guys those ones. Again, boxes aren't in great shape. Not a collector. They not keep things, nothing of value here. So I'm not gonna, you know, keep these in boxes so that you can just sit there and do nothing and never look at them and touch them or whatever you want. Once they get put up on the wall, then you can really see what they look like. So what we got here is our Snow Trooper. I love the Snow Troopers. I want to get the other ones too. Going with the long, kind of white face helmet masks. It's like a cloth. I don't know. Anyway, so this guy, I'm going to show you in a second. Just got to take them off. Take them off the pegging. And then he comes with a blaster. They're very stiff. These are really nicely done. They're stiff. And again, the blaster is attached to his hand. It's molded to his hand, so you can't just take it off and put it wherever you want. Head moves, you know, fully around, and then the torso moves, but that's it. The legs don't move, nothing. I'm not sure these are really made to play with because there's no articulation to them. I guess maybe it's just more collectors like myself that just love to have these things. He does come with a very large backpack. So you just kind of clip that in the back. And there you go. So the sculpt is really nice, really cool kind of helmet. I'll let you see more of it here. He has a little bit of an insignia there. Again, legs don't move. There's no articulation, just pure plastic. But still a great looking sculpt. All right, let's move on. So then we picked up the 2 different series, 2 different lines. We have this one, which is the Shadows of the Empire. I don't remember ever seeing this. Maybe it's something new to me, or it's older, but it's new to me. And then we have you know, the Force Awakens, the Power of the Force, sorry, the next ones. And these ones, I guess, because they're popular, or they were set out, you know, they're not for collectors, I'm assuming, basically, but you know, their going price was like $7 back in the day. I guess when they came out, these would be obviously from the 90s, 1996. I assume is when these guys came out. I think that's what it says here, 1996, Hasbro. 2 different lines. So 3.75 inches, of course, you know, that's the number. But these are 2 different. Now, these compared to the old ones that came out in the 70s, like 77 or 78, whatever it was, those ones, huge difference. I didn't take one down to compare it yet, but they do have a different in size. The first one we got was Leander. This is it says Princess of Aldaria, Imperial Senator, cell leader of Rebel Alliance. It's in the Boshi disguise. Bosch, sorry, I can't see nothing. My eyes suck ass. And okay, this one was a little bit more. This was $10. But most of the things I buy are like 5 and under, so which is good enough for me. So this one here came, I'm just gonna cut that piece off there, just the tape. This one came with just one accessory, which is it's a, I guess, a gun blaster staff, whatever you want to call it. Hard, you know, articulation. These are a lot smaller. I find they would be the same size ish to what we have. I mean, these are more, they're 3.75, but they just seem so much thinner. But it is what it is, right? So she actually holds her staff in her hand, and then, or like so, whatever way it has to be held up. I take a better look at it. It doesn't really show which way. Oh, yeah, no, I got it the right way. See the picture? You know, and then they give her a little bit of a cloak, plastic, of course, on top. This one would be for her back. That we kind of snap into here. Then she has her helmet. So overall, oh, that didn't go in right. Hold on. Overall, nice little build. She's also holding that little bomb that she has in her hand. You know, for a guy who likes Star Wars, he doesn't remember shit, eh? The name of it. It's a detonator. There's a name for it. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to, you know, tell me, don't you know your shit? And I'm just like, you know, screw off. I like Star Wars. I don't love it. I like it. It's just there. It's part of my childhood. So really well done. Nice looking sculpt. You know, everything sort of moves. The head kind of moves. Not very well. Arms move. Legs move. And all that. And then, you know, the helmet's really done nicely. The Moshi helmet. And you just pop it on her head like that. And there you know. So that's one of the characters that we have there. It also came with a little bit of paperwork, which we'll take a look at. This is probably nothing that would concern this video, but it's there. It's just stuff. All right, so the next one we picked up was the Atst Driver, and this is the power of the Force. Some of these characters we might have already. It's just that at this price, I buy them just to collect them, just to put them up. You know, so this guy comes with 2 weapons, which is really nice. We'll just put them in her hand. Again, the same line, series of like size and everything, not an issue there. Really nicely done. Let me see if I can get this in here. Breaking it. Thing is, these weapons and hands aren't the same as, you know, they made them a lot softer. So I find there's a lot of a difference in that sense. There you go. Character with his guns. I think that looks pretty cool. Pretty well. Nicely done. You know, we'll set them up somehow so we don't lose them. I was thinking of getting a little, we got these little elastics, very tiny ones, and just, you can sort of wrap them around their hand, and get a black one so it doesn't lose. I don't know, maybe it's a good idea. We'll see. I really like these cases too. Whatever. Alright. Next one we got is a Greedo. And it says, with blaster pistol. Yeah, we have them in both languages, French and English. We have an old Greedo and a green, and for some reason these guys are blue. And he comes with 2 weapons. You know, some people like to collect the older series stuff, and it looks great. I just like the different kind of ways they've done stuff. Like, it's so cool. All right, here we got Greedo, whatever his name is, in a bluish kind of that's not yellow, that's almost like a skin color kind of outfit. And like I said, he does have 2 weapons of he can put in his hands. He's got long, lengthy fingers. Kind of weird, but that's what it is. There you go. I think that's pretty cool. I don't remember why, or don't even know why he'd have such a big gun on that one, but he does. Again, you know, articulation is just movements of the legs and the arms and the head, somewhat. All right, stuff on my fingers. Good sculpt. sculpt, whatever you call it. Looks really nice. All right, let's move on. All right, next one we picked up 2 more Tuscan Raiders, 2 of them. I love Tuscan Raiders. Lemon Jollies are always my favorite. I don't have to open up both of them. Just one of them. We've shown these before. I like them. They're plasticky, though, you know, whatever. No big deal. Again, like I said before, for some reason they didn't poke a hole through his hand here. Here they do, but that one they don't. So to hold his weapon, it's only a one-handed weapon, which is fine. It still looks really good, really cool. I'm gonna put them up there with the other ones. All right, next one we picked up. Let's see, 18 minutes. We picked up something we don't really need. No, we don't need them all. It is the Grand Moff Tarkin. I know I've seen millions of videos on this stuff. Why would they have made a character like this? Old man action figure. Why would anybody like this? Well, you know what? There's always there's a background story to him and everything, so that's why people like, you know, they wanted them made. They never made what they wanted. All right, 2 weapons again. No holster on this guy, so that's what it is. We'll put his weapon in his hand. In his hands. It's a funky kind of a weapon. Ever seen this? This looks like a stormtrooper blaster. This one here, the big one. I don't know if you can see that very well. And the other one looks like a little pew pew pistol. But again, really well made. You know, you see the look of the old grand. You know, here's the guy that overruled Vader at times. Vader never killed him. Don't know why. Cool. All right, let's go on. We got 3 more. Next one is Orlando Calrissian, and he is the Skift Guard. He came with 1 weapon and his helmet. Yeah, Lando looks pretty much like he did back in the movies, you know. These just don't have that same look as, like I said, the old ones, but they still, I don't know, I think they're still cool. He came with his staff, or whatever you want to call this thing. I'm sure it's a weapon that goes pew pew, it shoots. Put that in his hand very carefully. And you know, he also came with his helmet, which is really nicely done. You put him on, there you go. Add that to the barge if you have one, or to the old playset of the Jabba. I don't know, looks pretty good. I like it. We'll keep it. You can tell this package got some yellowing to it though. Old. It's probably been sitting there for a while. All right, 2 more. Let's go to the next one. Then we have the Hoth Rebel Soldier. He came with 2 accessories, which is cool. He came with, obviously, his backpack with the antenna on it. That just snaps on there kind of thing. I guess that would be a darn easy thing to lose. Wouldn't be very hard to lose that one. And then he came with a massive gun, massive weapon, which you can either put it in his hand, or you could have it strapped on his side as he's not using it. You can see that let me just put this in his hand first. You can see that he has a holster with another weapon. You can see he did come with another holster with a weapon, but that is not removable. It's just sculpted in there. And his little goggles there on under his chin. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice little figure. Right on. All right, and the last one is Weequay. You know, it's a Skift Guard. I know I have Lando already. I could see him up there. I just picked him up again just because I can. You know, I could have kept it in the box if I really wanted to. It doesn't matter to me. I like to have doubles, triples. It's all going to be collected, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so here's Weequay. And you can see, nice little build to him. Very nice sculpted. All these things, the paint is really well done. They're not crappy. The wrists don't move. No, they don't. But you could put, he doesn't have a holster, so you have to put his weapon in his hand. Another, it's a brown pistol, which is what it is. Let me see if I can put this in better. Like I said, these are really rubbery, these weapons, so they're kind of a odd kind of a thing to have. Like, you know, you think of it, the pistol doesn't hold very well. It doesn't look like it's something that he would use in his hand. Yeah, because his wrists don't bend. So why he would have that there, I don't know. Let's try this one here, maybe. Something like, he would have to hold it like that. And you could tell already, like, the gun is already bent by, it's easily bendable. I don't know. And then also he had his staff thing too, which, you know, we'll just put in his hand. So, yeah. So there you go. So we picked up a bunch of toys. We looked at them, kind of gave it a review. I mean, I'm not experts at anything. We don't know shit about nothing. But I think they're awesome. They go up on the board, on the wall with the rest of them. I mean, it's great to come into your man cave and look at these things and go, wow, I bought these and I didn't have to spend billions of dollars. Well, they do add up after a while, but I think it's just great to collect things, and if you get them for cheap, do it. All right, guys, so we're gonna end up saying thanks for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, all those good things. If I can do it, you can do it. Collecting is just easy going. Got the printer back in. Still having some issues, but we want to get a couple builds going on. Waiting for the other printers to get fixed. We need to fix them up, and that kind of moved them out of the way and stuff. So on to the next builds, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.